Hi everybody, we're so excited to be here at the Digital Taipei International Fair. I'm David, co-founder of iiiNNO, and today we briefly would like to share with everybody what iiiNNO does. iiiNNO is basically a startup platform where it consists of a bunch of angel investors and also serial entrepreneur. Our goal is actually helping people with ideas to accelerate the entire process, especially in the process of forming team and finding the initial funding. We believe that Taiwan plays a critical role in the global innovation stage. Right now, currently in Taiwan and in Asia, a lot of people who want to make a change, they wake up in the morning, usually they face the following challenges, and we're here to help these people to overcome. First, the typical challenge is actually finding like-minded co-founders who share the same compelling problem that they would like to solve. The second thing is a lot of startups actually face a lot of challenging funding, especially in Asia. Parents and good friends, they usually stay away from helping their other ones. It's actually because the entire startup ecosystem in Asia and Taiwan has not yet as mature as the counterparts in North America and Europe. And the third thing is, how can we actually help the startup at the very early stage, in the prototype stage, actually collect actual pre-orders, either through crowdfunding platforms such as Kickstarter or Flyv here in Taiwan. And the next thing, what's really critical for a lot of Taiwan, is how to connect and overcome the challenge in embarking new markets. So why do we do this? In Taiwan, there's a lot of accelerators and there are a lot of great incubators. And we realized that there's actually a gap right in front of the 0 to 1 stage. This is exactly what Peter Tell has shared when he came to Taiwan. So our focus is really helping Taiwan playing a critical role on the global scale. Why is this important? Because we believe that if we can overcome this, our next generation, your kids, my kids, they can actually embrace the innovative and startup spirits and technique when they're little. So when they come to the job market, it's going to be much easier. Our innovation and pre-incubation program actually focus on particularly 3 stages. The first stage is actually an experience stage. It's like when you want to go swimming for the first time, you're not going to jump in the pool. You're actually going to wear, your swimming gear and actually put your feet wet in the swimming pool. This is exactly what we want to do. So we organize a lot of sharing, pitching events, and also validation workshops such as Startup Weekend, so for people to get a taste of what startup is. A lot of people actually love to engage slowly by step before they actually embark on the project. So this is where the second stage actually comes. What we really preach here in Taiwan is not quit your day job. Actually, why not spend your next 2 months with our 8 weeks pre-incubation program, where you're going to work with mentors and investors to validate your business idea, actually go out of the building with your prototype and collect pre-orders or start a fundraising campaign. At the end of 2 months, we actually organize a demo day, and this year we're very excited that we actually have a senior member of Yahoo Japan from SoftBank to come to Taiwan, be a judge, along with other great angel at Microsoft Taipei. So once the team go through the second stages, then they can make a critical decision whether if a startup is actually suited for them. So this is where it comes, where our actual angel acting as mentor come in to do one-on-one mentorship. And today we're very excited to share with our upcoming 2 projects with you on what we're exactly doing with them. Whatever we do, either in the 3 stages, it consists of the 3 key elements, and these elements are actually the cornerstone of what iiiNNO does. One is global connection. We work closely with our partners in Korea, in Japan, and other members in Asia and globally. Why this is important? This is when the team actually want to embark at the global scales. These partners at each individual country can serve as a soft landing partners to help these people to accelerate and build their local teams. And the second thing is what we just explained with everybody is what we actually do as our core services, which is actually pre-incubation. Our pre-incubation program actually focus not only on the local teams. In our latest batch, batch number 7, we actually have 2 amazing teams from Brazil and New Zealand that came. And our incubation program served as a soft landing for these international teams to use Taiwan as a hub to launch their IoT projects or to set up the Asia headquarters. Our number 3, which is very unique, unlike other partners, is we are very connected to the local community across the world. We believe that in the startup spirits, that's where you will find the early adopters and early supporters. So community is what makes accelerated globally and in Asia. This is an example that what we do with our local community partners. This is an initiative that launched by iiiNNO for about a year ago. We actually connect with over 150 angels, government project offices, and their community leader to come up with this map. This is such challenging project initially because we are actually at a very grassroots initial stage about 2 years ago or a year ago. But through the collective efforts, we're able to pinpoint about the uniqueness of what everybody is doing collectively as a whole. Taiwan will be better positioned at the global level. So let's take a close look over here. So if you ever want to come to Taiwan or you want to connect with other partners, you can actually check pre-start. There's actually some great projects that are actually helping people in startup education. There's also pre-incubation events such as the one that we organize 9 out of the 10 in Taiwan Startup Weekend events. Once the team reach to a more mature stage, they can go into the 7 or 8 top accelerator here in Taiwan, or they can participate in the mentorship program, or they can actually go to these amazing seed funding VCs or super angel funds. Regardless of which area you are in, you're more than welcome to connect over 80 co-work spaces across different 5 cities here in Taiwan. And these are the close partners that are actually with a focus of a startup. And there's also the medias and also crowdsourcing platform. So initiative such is an example of how we work with the community. We also put a lot of emphasis on global connection. And then we're so excited to be part of the Startup Nation member representing Taiwan, connecting over 50 countries. And this is a gathering that we did in Korea about a year ago. That's where a lot of Asian community leaders gathered together to discuss about pre-incubation or acceleration and government policy on how do we bring Asia at the global scales. And sometimes we're so excited to be invited to speak at different. And Singapore is one of cities that with countries with a lot of startup energies, and we're so excited to be invited to speak there to share about Taiwan. And as for the upcoming events, on September 19 and 20, we're going to organize the 11th Startup Weekend at Xinchuangjili, Taiwan Startup Hub, and we're so excited to be the first international event to be there. And on September 21st, we are going to select for the 2nd annual a team that is going to represent Taiwan to go to Mexico to compete against other 50 amazing startups that are going to focus on energy, education, medical, and fintech. On October number 3, we're going to do a demo selection for TechCrunch Beijing called Techno Taiwan Demo Day. This is going to be the 2nd time we are organizing, and right now we already have great partners such as Tencent from WeChat, Zice Hui III. And the next thing is, this is something that we're so excited. We're actually officially invited by City of Fukuoka from Japan to participate at their first Startup Cafe annual conferences. And the mayor from Fukuoka is actually going to be there, try to share about the pre-incubation program that each cities are doing. Hopefully we can create something better. And we believe these initiative is going to help Taiwan startup team to accelerate at the global scale. And that's just quickly focus on what we actually do in our pre-incubation program. In stage 1, we discussed that it's such as like before you jump in the pool, you can actually get your feet wet. So this photo is actually an example of a one-day workshop that people actually come here to pitch their idea, form their team, and then they can go on the street and actually collect physical dollar, ka-ching. We believe that business model is so critical that it's important for a potential entrepreneur to grasp the concept of business model at day 1. In our events, what very unique is we believe that complementary skills is a critical for the success of development startup. So you can notice actually people are wearing different colors. Each color represents different skill sets. So for example, for a color black is actually a software developer. For blue is actually a hardware developer, and so on. Because people who share like-minded with compelling reason to focus on one project plus a supplementary skill sets, we believe that's the cornerstone of the success at the initial stage. We also organize monthly pitch event in actually English. English is actually become the mainstream languages in startup communities. And we believe that this is going to help startup team at the very early stage to connect globally by practicing their English. And we're so excited and so honored that we have wonderful angels that you can see, people who are sitting on the first row. They've been consistently helping us out, and this is how we build the Asian connection, because with some great support of these angels who actually invest in startup teams. The second stage of what we do at iiiNNO is actually an 8-week pre-incubation program that we focus on building actual prototype and helping teams to fundraise through crowdsourcing platforms. And one of the focus is actually having angels and mentors to focus on the business model. So what we're essentially telling everybody is, before you quit your job, dive into a startup, why not spend about 2 months, build your products that people love, and build the business model so you can actually have actual revenue before you form your company. This is exactly what we kind of share initially. Is we actually, the last batch we actually host at Microsoft Taipei, and then we have the honor to invite Chunzang Xiansheng from Yahoo Japan, and then he is very supportive of what we do here in Taiwan, and he believes that Taiwan startup team will have a place in Japan, and he believes the cross-country collaboration. And you can see we have other great mentors such as Steve Zhuxian from Gongyan Yuan. We have our longtime supporter here, John from here, Ye Jianhan. We have Business Next, and we have Hong Dalun from Taichung. This is what we actually illustrate, the community support that we have. Without people like this for the past 4 years, there won't be the little success that we have achieved so far. So now we're going to exactly share the 2 projects that we actually brought today at this amazing symposium, at this fair. So the first project is actually our 智慧鱼缸 Smart Fish Tank. Smart Fish Tank is actually came number 3 at our 8 weeks pre-incubation batch at Microsoft. And then what this Yugang actually do is not for professionals, it's actually for people. I'm sure a lot of people went to night market, 就是去夜市捞小鱼. I think a lot of people have that experience, but I think the memory when we're little actually bring a lot of sadness because the fish died the next day because we didn't know when the exact time to feed the fish. So this device actually will tell you and will suggest you when is exactly the good time. After 2 months of validation, we actually collect over 30 actual orders before we actually make our first prototype. So we hope that in a month we're going to ship these smart fish tank that is going to make a lot of fun in the family, among friends, and we are actually going to embed a camera that you can actually check the fish tank of your friends and see how they're doing, and also through e-commerce platform you can buy gifts for your friends. So the second project we're going to share today is actually a smart bike locking device, and we're going to invite the founder of this project, Hank, to come in to share with everybody. Hank, are you going to do in English, or Chinese, or Taiwanese? 他要用台语跟大家介绍一下哈。好，那我们来欢迎那个 Hank 来跟大家分享第2个专案。
大家好，我是 Lamek 的 Hank。那 Lamek 智慧车所呢，想要解决的是脚踏车被偷的这个议题。我们都知道，带脚踏车车所可以防止脚踏车被偷，但为什么还是有那么多脚踏车被偷呢？不外乎就是因为传统的车所非常的大而且笨重。那 Lamek 了解了大部分的人都有这个的困难，所以我们设计了一个结合车灯的简便车所。除此之外呢，我们透过了 装置与手机的连接。当有人想要偷走这部脚踏车的时候，可以收到一个及时的通知。另外，装置本身会发出一个极大的声响来吓阻想偷走这部来吓阻偷走的人。装置本身的设计是以非常轻量为出发点，所以装置本身只会有200公克左右，非常的轻量。那目前我们这个东西还在研发当中，希望我们可以在2-3个月后研发出来，跟各位发表。谢谢大家。